Hey guys, welcome to the Christian Fitness Studio. I'm Allie, and today we're gonna go ahead and get started with our dumbbell upper body workout.
We've got this hope, we've got a future, we've got the power.
All right, just moving side to side. Let's swing those arms because really we just want to get the blood flowing, of course, but we want to get our arms, our muscles awake because this workout is all focused on upper body. We're doing pyramid rounds. So if you remember, if you've done those with me before, we work our way up the pyramid and then back down the pyramid. I love this style because I think it at least pushes me a lot further than maybe I intended or wanted or thought I could, but that's all good. Today, like I said, all focused on that upper body. Let's roll our shoulders back, breathing in and breathing out. You know, I was planning today's workout and I like to switch it up a little bit. Usually we go between cardio and dumbbell workouts, of course adding in a couple of ab workouts, stretching, kind of just sprinkling those in there. And today my legs were pretty sore from our last cardio workout that was on the beach. They were sore because I think the sand it makes it a little more challenging when you're working out on sand. And so I thought, you know what, I think today's the perfect day to give the legs a break and do some upper body moves. All right, let's reach. We're gonna pull down, reach and pull down. Breathing in and breathing out. I hope you are excited for the day. It is a gift from the Lord every day. And we can ask God, all right, Lord, what do you want from me today? Please use us, please guide us, you know, put us in the paths of people whose hearts are ready to hear about Him. All right, we're gonna bring elbows back, some squeezing, pulling those elbows back, squeeze, and breathe. Elbows in, breathe out. Good job, you guys. Whew. And we're gonna reach the side extension. So my family, we are heading back to Peru in about a week. I am excited to be back and also nervous. I didn't expect it. I was nervous to come back to the US because I was used to Peru, and now here I am, nervous to get back to Peru. Crazy how life works, how quickly we adjust and then the nerves come again. But I know it's where God wants us, so I am excited. All right, I'm speaking quickly because we're about to get started. Go ahead and grab your weights for our first move. We are doing an overhead press. There's that timer. We're just gonna press, back down, press, back down. Now for any of these moves, if you would like to switch to just a single weight, you can absolutely do so. I did grab a little bit lighter set for me today because we're doing upper body. It's focusing on the upper body moves. Our legs are much bigger muscles, pause, than our arms. At least typically that's the case. Of course, everybody's a little different. So that means you might need a lighter weight versus when we're doing full body moves. All right, we are gonna add on a high pull. So we're gonna do that overhead press again, adding on a high pull. Go ahead and grab those weights. So first things first, press, release, press, release. In these moves, we're breathing. All right, so don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to brace your core, squeeze, and breathe. Keep moving, keep pressing. You can feel we're really breaking down the muscle by hitting this move for the full pyramid. Whew. All right, now we're adding on high pull, high pull, high pull. Notice I'm bringing those weights just to my chest. All right, you don't need to bring those elbows higher than the shoulders. You can if you would like. All right, but I'm just letting you know, make sure you've got that form first. You feel good, you feel stable. All right, and then just keep moving, keep pushing. All right, that's our time. Blade release. All right, our next move we are adding on is a lateral raise. We're actually going to do a front raise and a lateral raise. So front raise, lateral raise, challenging those shoulders big time. Let's go back to our overhead press. This is the last time for that press. That's the good news. All right, overhead press. Push and press. Push and press. Breathe. You got it. Whew. Come on. Squeeze that core and just keep fighting. By this time, hopefully the upper body is screaming. All right, adding in high pull. High pull, squeeze, and brace. Lift and drop again in that high pull. Your core, it's nice and tight here as well. None of these moves are specifically ab moves, but we are working our core as well. So keep it tight, keep it focused. High pull, breathe. We're at the top of the pyramid. All right, we're adding in our lateral raise. Switch it, front raise. Lateral, whew, and front. You got it. So from the side, straight out as much as you can. Front raise. All right. Lateral and front. Whew. And drop it. Good job. I hope this is only our first pyramid and my legs, or not my legs, my legs are fine. My arms are good and jello-y. Makes me think we're doing it right. All right, we're going back to our second move. We're done with the overhead presses. We're moving into the high pull. This is the last time for that high pull. So go ahead and grab your weights. If you are over the high pull, you can be after this 25-second round. I should say each move is only 25 seconds. Of course, we are repeating it, but each round we're working for 25 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't forget that breath. All right, into the lateral high and front raise. Lateral raise and front raise. Breathe and focus. Sometimes it's good to just focus on that one muscle group and really challenge your body. Release the weights. Good job. Remember, you can grab water whenever you like. All right, we're going back to that last move. This is to finish the pyramid. Again, hopefully arms are good and jello-y. That means we're doing it right. We're finishing with the lateral raise, front raise. I'll be honest, you can probably tell this one is challenging for me, but that's good. Here we go. There's our timer. Let's break it down. Let's push. Lateral raise, front raise. Core is tight. We're pushing, we're changing. 10 more seconds. Breathe it and do it. Come on. And release. Good job, you guys. Grab that water if you like. Take a second to get your arms a little breather. Good job. All right, arms are good and jello-y. They're ready to go. All right, stretch them out, roll them back, whatever you need, because we're continuing on into our second round. All of these are upper body focused. All right, this next move, we are starting off with a chest fly. So we did those lateral raises. Those were super intense in a good way. Next, we're gonna tilt up the hips, grab your weights, and we're gonna fly. All right, focusing a little bit more on in that chest area as well as the arms. All right, here's our timer. Grab your weights, tilt forward, chest fly, or reverse fly, as I like to say, since we're leaning forward. Tilt forward and fly. Whew. Good job. We get to be little chickens today, leaning and working. We're flying. Come on. Good job. All right, then our next move that we'll add to our fly is a bent over row. So again, you're gonna stay tilted forward. We're gonna squeeze and row, all right? Breathe. You're ready, you guys. This is a good round. We got this. All right, chest fly into our bent over rows. And let's lean forward and let's do it. Chest fly first. Now you guys know me, often I like to add in a step with that chest reverse fly. So feel free to do so. Of course, this is adding in a little bit more lower body, but why not? We can make it a functional move by combining the movements. Fly. All right, next is our rows. Tilt forward, squeeze, and row. Squeeze and row. Notice these moves, they're controlled, all right? We're not just throwing the weights around. We control it on the way down just as much on the way up. Squeeze, again, tilting at the hips. Whew, good job. All right, we're gonna go back to that first move, of course, our chest fly, our row, and then we're adding on, we're getting on the floor now. We're adding on a push-up. 25 seconds of doing those push-ups. You got it. Of course, if you do not want to get on the floor, you can use the wall. This is not a wall, so I'm not going to use the wall today. All right, grab your weights. But that is your standing option. Grab a wall. You can do your push-up on a chair, not going quite as low. All right. Whew. You got it. Chest fly again, adding in the step if you want. This is the last time for this chest fly. You got it. All right, into our rows. Tilt, squeeze, and row. Breathe in, breathe out. You're able to lean a little bit more forward. You're going to feel a little bit more work in the legs as well. Squeeze it. You got it. 5 more seconds here. All right, we're at the top of the pyramid, so come on down into your push-up. Chest to elbow height, and push, and squeeze. Option is on your knees. Keep your back flat, and push. You can even do one on your knees, come up one on your toes, if you need sort of an in-between option. Whew. Push-ups. They get me every time. They're just so good. Breathe in, breathe out. Now listen, if you're feeling a little weak in your push-ups, that can improve so quickly. All right, one time I did like a 100 push-up challenge or something like that. Let's grab our weights. Whew. All right, tilt, lean, and squeeze. So in that challenge, it was like each day I just added one more push-up, and there was rest days, and it was amazing how in just like a week I could see how much easier it was to do another push-up than when the day before it was like that was the last one I could possibly do. All right, speaking of push-ups, come on down and let's push. Squeeze, breathe, and push. Come on, chest to elbow height. 10 more seconds. Do what you can here. And release. Good job, you guys. If you want to stay on the floor for your recovery, you can, because we're just getting back into those push-ups. Finishing the pyramid with as many push-ups as you can in 20 seconds. So get ready, recover, because we're doing it, you guys. Great job. One more to complete the pyramid. Let's do it. Push up. Chest to elbow height. Squeeze. Core tight. And push. If you need, you drop to your knees and keep going, keep pushing. Come on, come on. Release. Breathe in, breathe out. Good job, you guys. Grab that water, stretch out your arms, whatever you need to hang in there, keep moving. Whew. I'm sweatier than I anticipated with this round, but that's a good thing. It means we're working hard. It means we're getting stronger. All right, my friends, we have one more round, one more pyramid to complete. All right, you got through 2, you can get through 1 more. We're breaking down these muscles. Our arms are getting stronger. Move number 1, bicep curl. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Notice my elbows stay real close to my body. All right, in that curl. Squeeze and lower, squeeze and lower. Come on, do your best to lower all the way. You're really gonna feel that full extension. All right, next we're adding on a tricep extension. We'll take that weight behind our head and extend. I'm just gonna use 1 weight, but feel free, you can do 2. You can have 2 weights in your hand and do it with 2 as well. All right, so we're starting with that bicep, adding on the tricep. All right, get ready, and let's do it back to the biceps. Again, fully extending, fully lifting. All right, you can be tempted to stop here, stop all the way down. So you're working that full muscle range. You got it. Squeeze. And into our tricep extension. I'm switching to that single weight. Extend and push. Extend and push. Come on. Squeeze the core. Keep extending. Breathe. You got it. Woo. And release. Again, the triceps, much like the push-up, they always get me. All right, our final move of the pyramid is a tricep dip, okay? So you're gonna come down to the floor again. If you don't wanna do those tricep dips, you can do your pushbacks instead. Totally up to you, all right? But we're starting with the biceps. Last time for the biceps. So show me what you got. Breathe and push. Strong core. You got it. 15 more seconds. Again, that full extension. Whew. Come on, by this time they're screaming at you, but they're saying keep going. All right, sometimes we mistake the soreness, our muscles, I say they're talking to you. We mistake it for negative talk, but no, they're saying, great, keep going. We'll pretend at least. All right, triceps. Push, again, drop down and push, drop down and push. Whew, 30 seconds here. Drop down, tricep dips. We just worked our triceps. Why not work them a little more? Bend and push, bend and push. Whew. Come on. Mine are screaming at me, but that means we're doing it right. Dip, dip, dip. Release. Good job, you guys. We are not done yet. My triceps, they are wondering what in the world is going on. But like I said, it's a good thing. If this is a walk in the park for you, you feel like you shouldn't have even shown up, you need heavier weights. If you're like me and your arms are already jello, but you're gonna keep going, you're doing it right. All right, grab your weights and let's push. If your arms are already mush, why not push them a little bit more? This is where the change happens. When you keep fighting, you keep pushing, even though you're struggling. Come on. Whew. Push it. Couple more seconds. Breathe. Whew. Release. If you have to do what I just did and drop your weight for a second, you just hang in there. All right, tricep dips. Here we go. down and push, down and push. If you're feeling wild, lift a leg, tricep push. Switch it. And release. Hang out here because we're finishing again with the tricep dips, all right? One more. We're gonna tricep dip. You got it, all right? Whew. This is it. Finishing the pyramid, finishing the upper body workout. Couple of crazy tricep dips, and you're good to go. There's our timer. Here we go. Down and dip. Again, if you're feeling wild, it's the last round. Lift the leg and push. Let's switch it. Come on. Squeeze. Be determined. And release. Good job, you guys. Awesome work. You've got a ton to be proud of. We are going to stretch it out. We're on the floor. Feel free to change this into standing. Roll your shoulders and let's breathe. Inhale, lift the hands. Let's take our legs out wide and fold forward. Here in this fold, I'm going to read a verse for you. It says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." We find that in Matthew 5:16. All right, let's go ahead. Come on up. Whew. Bring your feet up. We're going to push up into a bridge. Feels good. You know, I love that verse, "Let your light so shine before men." That's what we say at the end of every video, right? Let's go out there and be light in a dark world. Reach to one side. And I just got to say, sometimes, a lot of times, it can be hard to do the right thing. Let's take your hands to the other side. Sometimes you're going to want to stop doing what's right. You're going to want to stop serving. But all I can say is we just have to obey this verse. Keep on going. All right, don't give up. Keep shining your light and just keep fighting the good fight. You know, whether you like it or not, you probably are the greatest Christian that somebody will meet. Let's go ahead and come on up to standing. What I mean by that, at the grocery store, that person may have never met a Christian until they met you. Your neighbors may have never met a Christian until they met you. And how you live your life, what you decide to do with that, and how fold forward, clasp your hands behind you, really doesn't change the fact that you're the greatest Christian they've met. You know, sometimes we can feel like we're not good enough, you know, like we're failing, we're not the most superstar Christian that we thought we would be or we wish we would be, because let's face it, we still are sinners, we still make mistakes. But you know, that kind of changed my attitude when I realized, let's go ahead and drop and slowly roll up, when I realized that doesn't matter. I'm the best that someone else has ever met. And so I need to do something about it. I can't just wait for a better Christian to come around and share the good news with this person. I've got to leave it up to me. Obviously, let's take that foot behind you. Obviously, being in Peru, that has amplified a ton because there's way less Christians there. But it doesn't matter where you live. It still is the same. You're the greatest Christian that someone will meet. And so what are you going to do with that? Like this verse says, let your light so shine before men. Go ahead, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, release. Ooh, my arms are feeling jello-y. I think we did it right. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, release. One more big breath, full of energy, full of joy. Breathe in. And that tension leaves. Thank you guys for joining me. Just like that verse says, let's go out there, let's be light in a dark world. I'll see you next time.